Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires Ice and Fire. Today we are going to be looking at footmen combinations, and in particular potential footmen combinations you can have during seasons S1 to S4. I had a request from a viewer before Christmas, back in December. They were looking for options for potentially running both 4 cavalry legions at the same time and also 4 footmen legions at the same time. So I'd already done the cavalry legion video a couple of weeks ago, and now it's time for the footmen. So just to start off, you'll see that above my head I do have I am using the hero combination guide. So I just want to give a shout out again to Don Pablone in state 96 and Barber in state 25. These guys put this sheet together, so again just credit goes to them for that content, and I really appreciate them allowing me to use it in my videos. It's really very good of them. So straight on to the footmen legions. So first off, why would someone ask me to put together a video for footmen legions? Well, it's all down to tile taking basically in your Reign of Chaos season. You want to be able to take as many tiles as you can, as high a level a tile as you can. The higher the level, the more points you get, and obviously you're all aiming for your 10,000 points so you can get your season rewards. And for those of you that are looking to potentially get in the contribution rewards, those top 9 awards, then again taking high level tiles is going to be really key. Now when you're taking tiles, obviously yes, if you don't have enough loyalty, you're going to get poisoned. So I'm not really I'm not taking that into consideration for this video. This is just obviously if you wanted to have 4 legions for footmen. The reason you want footmen is because they have higher resistance, higher defense. Usually you're going to lose less footmen when they're taking tiles, and you obviously, most of you at the earlier stages in the game, you're going to have a finite amount of troops, even though I would say again you should be training troops constantly every day, never stop. So that is just, you know, all troop types always have troops training in your archery barracks and stables. So let's look at this first combination then. So I've actually, you'll see above me, we've got some hero combinations from the list, which you hopefully would have seen in my footmen combinations video. The 4 combos that I'm going to focus on specifically now are actually 4 that you could have by season 2, so even earlier in your journey through the game. And the reason I've done that is just to kind of highlight that it really is possible, if you get lucky in recruitment in the first couple of seasons and in your rewards, it is actually reasonably realistic to have this, but you have to be, again, using your super tickets on those seasonal recruitment banners, so you're guaranteeing yourself a hero with, like, say if you save up 100 tickets. And I'm kind of also assuming that you're getting half decent rewards from your season 1 and season 2 rewards. So here we go. First up, the first legion is of course North Rage, Dual Blades and Heaven's Justice. This is a really trusty combo. You can either swap Heaven's Justice or Hurricane around, it doesn't really matter to be honest, but just North Rage, he's got that extra HP, that extra resistance. Dual Blades gives you extra resistance as well. It's a nice versatile combo that can be used with all troop types. So that's your first combination for early stages of the game, and of course all 3 of those are original orange heroes, so hopefully you're going to have accumulated these 3 in the earlier stages of the game. So on to the next 3, we've got Demon Spear, Orochi and Hurricane. So again, you could swap Hurricane and Heaven's Justice around. These are just combinations where I'm giving you options for the front, middle and back row with heroes that you're, you know, are reasonably obtainable. So Demon Spear is that footman specific normal orange hero, so we can put her in at the front there, then Orochi, and then Hurricane. Again, just a nice combo. There's lots of defensive elements going on with Demon Spear, a lot of debuffs to the opponent. You've got Orochi giving that extra HP as well, and to all the troops in the Legion, so that can be key as well. And also then you've got Hurricane as your killer hero on the back row there. On to the third combo, and now we've got our first S hero, but we've also still using base orange heroes as well. So we're able to get at least 3 separate combinations just purely with the majority being orange, those 8 orange heroes. So you can have Rough Rider on the front. Again, he's got extra resistance. Yama in the middle, mid-range hero, gives the extra might, so it's not ideal in this situation what you're trying to achieve, but he'll fit in there. And then what I've done is I've put Iron Hand, who is an S1 back row Footman hero, in that back row for you as well. Of course, if you did pull Chung Mugong or the Judge, then you could swap things around. It would be, you know, Chung could go at the front and you could just basically shift. If you didn't have Iron Hand, you could put Chung at the front and then just shift the other 2 back. So you'd have Rough Rider on the middle and Yama on the back. Not ideal, but this is all about, you know, trying to stretch what's available to you, particularly if, you know, you're not recruiting heavily and you might not have many S heroes available to you. So potentially it is very easy to run at least 3 Footmen Legions in one go by S1. So that just leaves 1 more Legion to go, and this, then we're bringing in another 3 S heroes. So you will need 4 S heroes in total, and just the combination I've gone for is kind of what would be the top combination in S2, which would be Peacebringer, Judge and Jade on the back row. You've got that defensive hero. Judge also has defensive elements, but he can go in the middle, and often would be in the middle, to be honest. And then you've got Jade at the back, who is your killer hero. So those are kind of the 4 Legions that you could use. Of course, say if you don't have Peacebringer, you could put Chung in there. Again, if you don't have Judge, just put Chung where Judge is as well. You could mix it around a little bit. So you do have a tiny bit of flexibility. There are 5 S heroes in S1 and S2 that are Footmen Heroes. So you do have some options. And look, if you don't pick up, unfortunately, if you don't pick up at least 1 Footman S hero in those first 2 seasons, you're not going to be able to run 3 Legions. But if you can run 3 Legions at least, that's a pretty good scenario. Let's have a look. You know, this video was entitled 4 Footmen Legions before Eden. So let's just have a look at the other couple of combinations on the hero guide that you could actually get away with. So after Peacebringer, Judge and Iron Hand, we do have, Peacebringer, the Judge and Jade. We've got then this other combination, which you can see here, which is Soaring Hawk, Bleeding Steed and Desert Storm. You're only obviously going to be able to pick that up at S4. After S2, you only have Bleeding Steed as a single Footman hero in Season 3, because you've got those 4 Cavalry S3 heroes dominating that season. Bleeding Steed, though, is definitely the best Footman hero in Seasons 1 to 4. Just so versatile. Heals, can confuse the opponent, reduces damage, gives extra HP, has got extra HP, extra resistance. Really, really good hero, and definitely one that you'd want to pick up. But judging currently on the ratings, you actually will find that Peacebringer Bleeding Jade is also doing really well and is currently rated at 9.5, actually slightly higher than the Soaring Hawk Bleeding Desert Storm combo. But I have to say, from my experience actually in Season 4, we really did come unstuck against this Soaring Hawk Bleeding Desert Storm combo. It was pretty tough to defeat. So those are literally all of the kind of combinations. If you didn't have one of the heroes but you have a different S hero, again, you could probably just fit them in. When we're talking about just tile taking, that would be absolutely fine. Just out of interest, I've kind of put together the combination that I use at the moment in my legions. If we're taking a town in Eden and I want to go Footmen heavy, then I will actually run 1 Cav Legion, because I have got rid of Rough Rider and Yama, so I don't have those heroes in the account anymore. So I can't actually run, ironically, 4 Footmen Legions at the moment, but I would run my Warlord Army and Avalanche Cav class Legion, because Avalanche is giving me that 300 extra demolition value. That's why, ironically, my Cavalry is actually got a higher demolition value at 760 there, while the Footmen Legions are giving 736. you can see here that I use just a North Rage Orochi Hurricane combo, and then I've got my top Footmen Legion, which is Bleeding Scander Jade, and for that other Legion, then I'm using Demon Spear, Blades, and Iron Hand. I do have quite a few Footmen Heroes in my castle, but a lot of them are undeveloped still. So I've got Valkyrie, but no dupes. I've got Datch, no dupes. Hunk, I've got no duplicates. Dragon's Avatar, I've actually got 7 skills unlocked for him now, but he needs a lot of wisdom medals, and previously he just wasn't a priority, because I've had other top heroes like Ragnar, Spectral Reaper, Lorman to invest my my wisdom medals in. So I will start upgrading him soon, and then I've also got Cicero too. So in the future, we're going to be accumulating lots of duplicates of X heroes. It's going to be the way the game's going. We're only getting 2 new heroes every season now. You've got these hero recruitment pools where you've got a chance to pick up random heroes. As you can see from my massive list of different heroes that I'm collecting in the account, X heroes that I'm collecting in the account. So my kind of advice would be as well to players that are coming into Eden, you actually do, you want to keep your X heroes if you're thinking about running 4 Footmen Legions for when you're taking big high value structures. It is a good thing to do, and that's why I do it personally. The other thing to think about running multiple Footmen Legions where it can be beneficial is if you're, say, at the end of a Reign of Chaos war and maybe you guys have won and you're clearing out a Alliance Center and the buildings around it. Well, hitting those buildings, particularly on Alliance Centers 2 to 4, they give higher contribution points, and if you're using Footmen, then obviously you're going to reduce more demolition value from those buildings, which will give you more points. So that is again another kind of key area. If you're struggling to hit 10,000 points on your season contribution, then using Footmen to use multiple Footmen Legions to hit buildings around an Alliance Center. Not so ideal when you're on the attack at the start of the battle. You're probably going to want to use a mixture of archers for killing and cavalry for speed. Footmen are not going to do a lot if they come up against a ton of cavalry legions that are garrisoned in those buildings. You're going to be reinforcing those buildings. You're going to be in trouble. But after the kind of main battling element of an ROC war on a Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, then using your Footmen Legions then would definitely be beneficial. So there we go, guys. That is everything on this video about using for multiple Footmen Legions during seasons 1 to 4. I hope you found the video helpful. If you have, why not give a click there on the like, and if this is one of the first videos that you're watching on my channel and you haven't already, why not subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications of whenever I'm dropping videos on the channel, which is daily. And if you could please share my channel in your Alliance chat and Province chat and through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be absolutely brilliant. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.